Hey everybody. Okay. So I need to get some work done, and so here we fucking go. All right. Um y'all all made comments about how you wanted to learn how to construct your own mindset practice. So here I fucking am telling you how to construct your own mindset practice. Okay, so this is a bit complicated and complex, and I have my Topo Chico here so I can drink it while I do this. All right. So, how do you construct your own mindset practice? Well, a lot of people will say that you just do the mantras and the affirmations and journaling and EFT, but they don't give specifics on how to do that, right? And what you need to do in order to make that happen and how it can be effective and how you can basically be spinning your wheels if you don't do it personalized for you. And the truth of the matter is, if you don't do it personalized for you, you will be spinning your wheels and you may be going round and round in circles until you can't actually, like, you're so sick of doing mindset work that's not working that you're just like, fuck, I give this up, it's not working. So the value of having a personalized mindset practice is like fucking insane. So can I give you a personalized mindset practice right here, right now? No, because I don't know what's going on with you personally. That's why if you want a personalized mindset practice, I would personally, message me and say, hey, I really want a personalized mindset practice. How do I make this happen? Hey, Jackie, how are you? And ask me for that. That's what I would do. Now, how do you construct a personalized mindset practice for yourself? The best that I can do, I'm going to give you the best that I can, obviously, but do I know your personal situation and do I know everything that's going on with you so that I can give you that kind of personalized mindset practice? No, I cannot. So the first thing that I would say to anybody who wants to create a personalized mindset practice is, number one, identify. I'm going to keep digits on how many steps are in this because I want to title it. Number one, figure out what you really want to change. Okay? Figure out what you want to change. And this needs to be specific and clear as fuck. So, I want to heal is not specific. I want to heal my emotional eating issues so that I never emotionally overeat again is more specific. Even that is not super specific. I want to get my mindset to a point where I never emotionally or have the desire to overeat emotionally ever again. Okay, so get really fucking specific. I want to eliminate all times that I emotionally eat. Boom, right there. The reason why I say like I want to heal is because heal is not necessarily a very clear term. It's not a very it's a very broad term. Like it's not, well, what does it look like when you are healed? What does it look like? So I want to be free of all emotional eating issues, meaning I don't want to be an emotional overeater. So what would that also do? I want to lose 30 pounds or I want to lose 100 pounds or whatever the fuck it might be, right? So you want to get super specific on, I want to eliminate all of these issues or I want to eliminate this issue. Now, what I would recommend is getting as specific as fuck on a very laser targeted specific thing that you want to work on. So if you want to do something about money, I want to make consistent $60K months or consistent $70,000 months or consistent 7K months for that matter. Okay, so you want consistent $70K months. Now pay attention here. I want consistent $70,000 months. Okay, do you know how fucking hard you have to work in order to get consistent $70,000 months? I want consistent $70,000 months where I only have to work 4 hours a day. Okay, that is more specific. If you want to just hit that number, if you just want to wire your subconscious to get to a certain number, different fucking story. Okay. So you want to get very, 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 and I could say very for the next hour and I wouldn't come close to very, very specific on what you want to manifest. Okay. So saying that you want to manifest a man and and $20,000 months ain't gonna cut it. If you really want a personalized mindset practice and you want to construct the motherfucker that's going to be highly effective and highly targeted and highly strategic, you're fucked if you want to do two things at once. Why? Because anybody who... Can y'all see me? Jackie, can you see me? Anyone who is not... Like, if you're asking me how to construct a mindset practice, you're not fully... you're not a mindset master. You're not somebody who can handle 2 or 3 things at one time. If you are somebody who is a mindset master and you want to increase your ability to do mindset practice, then just double this. But I would specifically humble the fuck out of yourself and make sure that you're not just sabotaging yourself, because if you do this mindset practice and it's very broad, you could basically fuck yourself out of actually making this effective, because 9 times out of 10, 99.9% of the time with mindset work, people will, thank you for saying that, will create these mindset practices just to go out of, they'll think that because they're in search mode and they're looking at their blocks, it's, they're doing the right thing and they're helping themselves. But sometimes what they're doing, not sometimes, pretty much all the time, they're just going into search mode and search mode and search mode. And part of that process of creating that search mode is that they'll just create a mindset practice that just keeps them in search mode. So in order to get out of that, you want to get specific as fuck as doing a laser targeted strategic mindset practice. That's why I call myself a mindset strategist and not a fucking mindset coach. It's very purely focused on one specific strategic thing that you can create so that everything in your entire day and days is consistently strategic and targeting a specific thing that changes. And when you learn how to precisely target something specific with a mindset practice, it you can knock it to its fucking face in a record time. Okay, so you could do it if you get this specific, you can literally kill it in 90 days to 6 months. Okay, versus spinning your wheels for fucking 3 to 5 years. That's what we're talking about here. Okay, so first thing, get specific. What is it that you want? Okay, and sometimes, even not sometimes, I'd say about 85% of the time that I get on the phone with somebody or I'm doing mindset coaching with anybody on any level, or mindset strategy, whatever the fuck you want to call it, every single time they're not focused on what they really want. They think that they know what they want, but they don't really know what they want. Now, you also want to know why you want it. Okay, this is still a part of part 1. You want to know why you want it. Why? Because if you don't want what you want for the right reasons, no matter how much fucking mindset work you do, you will be fucked and you will not manifest what you want. Because so say I want to lose 60 pounds. And the reason that I want to is because I want to say fuck you to the guy who rejected me in high school. And I want to show my mother that I can be thin. And I want to show myself that I can get into relationships with hot guys. That are fucked up reasons, and your subconscious knows that it's fucked up and will fuck you in the ass if you're not careful. So you basically are just going to be spinning your wheels and going, why can't I manifest this? I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing and I'm fucked. So figure out why you want what you want. Now, how do you find out if the why is actually powerful and strategic and aligned? You look at each one as if you are somebody who's your best friend, and you go, is this really from my soul or is this from my ego? And you look at each one and you write down for every reason that you want it, why, you look at, well, why do I want it? So for example, let's say I wanted to lose 60 pounds and I say, because I want to show my mom that I can do it. Why is that? Because my mom was mean to me when I was a little kid, and she told me that I was a fat fuck, and she was mean as shit to me and all this other stuff. Well, have I forgiven my mother for that issue? That's the mindset work that you want to work on. I want to forgive my mother for that. So it's not, you're not basing your desired manifestation off of somebody else and the pain that they caused you. Because if you're basing your mindset work off of saying fuck you to someone who hurt you, what you're doing is you're going to get that manifestation. You're going to lose those 60 pounds, but then you're going to come to a point where your mother or whoever, it doesn't feed that impulse anymore, and you'll put the weight back on, or you'll lose the money, or whatever it might be. So it's really like, this is like, to really be fucking effective with your mindset practice, you need to know why you want what you want, and you need to want it for the right fucking reasons. Okay. That is imperative. Okay. So step one, figure out what the fuck you want and why you want it, and go deep and deep and deep. This should take you at least 3 or 4, maybe even a week to get clear on what you want and why you want it, and get specific, laser targeted to a specific thing. That's why I take a week in my boot camp to actually get you to really get lasered in and focused on what it is that you want. Okay. So number 2, hang on. That was a fucking mouthful. Is it still Jackie? Okay. Number 2, with getting a mindset practice. What is number 2? Okay. So with number 2, this is actually a really cool live stream. After you've gotten laser targeted and specific on what it is that you want, and I'm just going to pick something. Let's say that you want consistent, easy, $60,000 cash months. Okay? Okay, so you want consistent, easy, $60,000 cash months. That is very specific. Well, actually, it's not, because easy, what does that mean? Ease with meaning that you just sit on your ass and not do anything, and the $60,000 comes into your account. Okay, that's fair. But like, what does it really look like? I want $60,000 cash months, being able to work less than 3 to 4 hours a day and working 3 to 4 days a week. Okay. So what you do there, after you've gotten clear on what you want, you need to find out where you are in comparison to what you want. Okay? So what does this mean? That doesn't just mean going, oh, okay, well, actually, I only make, I make $40,000 a month now, or I make $5,000 a month now, or I make whatever it is. So where are you now? Okay? Now, this is where the mindset work gets really, really interesting and tricky. Okay? So where are you now? All right. So if you are making $5,000 a month and you want to do $60,000 cash months, it's too big of a jump. It's too big of a jump because you can't actually connect to that. So if you're doing $5,000 a month and you want to be doing $60,000 cash months, what your mindset practice should be for the next 90 days is to align for ever increasing income monthly. Okay, so ever increasing income. So notice number 1 has changed by doing number 2. Okay, so if you want to construct a mindset practice, and I'm going to say this over and over again, if you really want to construct a mindset practice that is very thorough and very, very effective, you're going to literally kind of be figuring out what it is that you really want and how to construct that on all throughout this exercise. It's actually a series of exercises because this is going to be pretty fucking in depth. Okay, so $5K a month. So where are you now? You're making $5,000 a month. So you want to have something that's an ever increasing income. So actually what you want is to ever increase your income. Do you want to ever increase it to $60,000 months? Or do you want to and you want to stay at $60,000 months? What do you want there? Okay, so if you want to be somebody who is ever increasing their income, well, this is where number 2 is. Okay, this is part 2 of number 2. You want to go, well, what is it that I need to know how to do with my mindset? What is it that I need to heal? What is it that I need to, heal's the wrong word. What is it that I need to shift in my brain? Okay, so if I'm going to have ever increasing income, then I need to figure out how to become financially healthy. Financially healthy. And I'm writing all this shit down as I do this. You need to be writing this shit down too. How to handle my money. Handle my money as it increases. As it increases. I need to be able to be okay with the attention of that money. With the increasing of that money. I need to be able to emotionally handle that money so I don't get like too big of a head and I stay humble. I need to know how to hire people to help me handle this money or help me handle my business because it's going to be ever increasing. Hiring people. I need to know how to trust people. I need to be able to let go of financial drama. I need to know how to have relationships, healthy relationships with people in work. I need to know how to receive money and receive lots of it. I need to be okay with outshining others. I need to be okay with my parents and friends reacting differently to me making money. I need to, so notice what I'm doing here, okay? There are several different things, and I could go on and on about this. There's probably like anywhere from 20 to 50 different things that I need to be able to handle with all this. Be able to handle problems and find solutions fast. To find solutions fast. Solutions fast. I need to have an expansive mindset that changes quickly, that makes shifts quickly. Makes mindset shifts quickly. Okay. So this right here is enough to like deal with. You don't want to go too much, but like you want to keep a list of all these things. Okay. So with all this, you want to look at what are the things that are the biggest things that you need to focus on. What are going to be your biggest challenges? Such as, and some of these kind of fit together in certain spots, like getting rid of drama, having healthy relationships, receiving money, outshining others, family and friends. Like a lot of these fit into like relationships and outshining people and family and, drama and shit like that. They all kind of feed into the same thing. Certain like aspects of mindset work, being able to have an expansive mindset practice, being able to have an expansive mindset, being able to make shifts fast, being able to find solutions fast. What else? And then hiring people and handling the money and managing the money and all this different stuff. So it all kind of fits into certain specific like ranges of things. So I would say now this is part of part 2. Okay. So I would probably go through like the top 3 things or even 5 things I need to focus on is management of money and family drama around money and then mindset, effectiveness with money. Okay? Hey, Diana. Okay, so I've picked 3 things that are basically like, so what I just did was this, I'm fucking brilliant, I just gotta say. Okay, so basically the first thing that I did was I got super specific and clear on what it is that I want and why I want it. And I got so fucking lasered in and focused on why I want what I want and why it is really healthy for me to want what I want. And then what I did was I got very specific on like what it is that I want and how to believe on a very deep level that I can actually truly get there. And then what I did there was I got what is it that I need to actually overcome and work through in my mindset to get to this goal that I want, right? So when I did that is I had a list of different things that I need to, like mindsets that I need to shift. And from there, I categorized them into certain areas that I need to focus on that lasers in on my mindset work. Because unless you're not lasered in on specifics and like strategy on what you want to focus your mindset work on, you're going to be lost and you're going to be spinning your wheels. Okay. So with this, I've got money management, I've got family drama around money, and I've got a mindset practice to be effective around money. So the goal that I came to is that I want ever increasing income, okay? So if you're somebody who wants ever increasing income, oh shit. Uh-oh. This is what you need to do, okay? So now that I've gotten clear on money management, write this stuff down. Money management, effectiveness of mindset work. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Aaron. Okay, money management, and family drama. Okay, so after this, what I need to do is I need to go, okay, so what is it with these categories of things? I need to look at money management. All right, so if I want to have an ever increasing ability with money, then I need to get clear on what is it that I need to know about money management. Now, I've already gone through some of those, but I want to get even more specific here. So taxes, accounting, look at any past people who've lost money or have not managed their money properly in my family. Am I afraid of handling this money? Past stories that my parents have said to me about managing money. All these different stories, like writing all of this shit down. And this will take you some time to do. Okay. So, all right, honey, I'll talk to you soon. Like taxes, your parents, how did they handle money? How did they spend their money? How did they earn their money? Were they actually good about earning money? Were they good about spending money? Are you good about handling these things? How do you know about these things? Are there books that you can find that can help you do this? Because part of your mindset practice is to educate yourself on these types of situations. If you're like, oh, I don't want to listen to her talk about money management. That alone needs super specific laser targeted focus on money management, because you cannot increase your income, especially have an ever increasing income, if you don't know how to manage it properly. If you can't handle little, you can't handle much. Okay. So you want to get specific on all the different things that the money management does. So taxes, what do you need to do about taxes? Hire an accountant. Have money set aside. Are you afraid of having those situations for each one of them? You want to look at, how do I feel about all of these things? What are my triggers about these things? You want to write all this shit down. Okay. So because here's what's going on. You're getting specific, personalized on what your issues are. So if, for example, let's say money management. Okay, well, let's say that my father told me that I was horrible with managing money, and my dad or my grandfather went to prison for tax fraud. Okay, so, or my father didn't like had the IRS take everything that they had, or my mother used to tell me that the IRS would arrest me because I wouldn't handle money well, or whatever it might be. You need to write that shit down, because that's specific things. If you knew that like taxes was a big issue for you, or how to, like, if your parents spent so much money that they went bankrupt, or whatever the hell it might be, or they didn't manage like saving money, or whatever, you need to write all that shit down and get specific on listing those things out. Okay, so list those things out, and this is what you want to keep notes on, because you're going to target this in your mindset practice. Okay, so do the same thing with effective mindset work. How, like, if for effective mindset work, I would look at, okay, so what are times in which you like have seen that mindset work hasn't been effective? What do you think needs to be in place for mindset work to actually work? Do you believe that mindset work can actually work? What are your beliefs around effective mindset work? Do you believe that you can have effective mindset work? Are you afraid of it being effective? Are you afraid of success? Are you afraid of it actually fucking working? If any of those are true, like literally kind of do a download. And what I would recommend to you to do if you're kind of like lost and kind of like, I don't know what the fuck to do with all this, for each one of these, do a stream of consciousness writing, like 5 to 6 pages on what you think about each area of that. And what you will find is there are probably like 6 to 7 different things that you need to work on specifically, that you need to include in your mindset practice, like minimum. Okay. So then what you want to do, hang on, does everybody understand this? This is really fucking good, by the way. I'm really impressed with myself. This is like worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Like thousands of fucking dollars. You're welcome. Okay, so family drama. Family drama around finances. Okay, so, and this kind of fits into the same thing with money management, but it's like, it's different because it's like, it's not actually necessarily money management, but like, was there divorces because of finances? Was there fights around money? Was there, did mom and dad get mad at brother and sister because they had more money? Was there fights around money? Like, what is the family drama? And I would also include, what were the fights and the issues with family drama? Why? Because drama is very different from abundance. And you can't have consistent, you're welcome, Jackie. You're like, I said that. You can't have ever increasing income and abundance overflowing if you're used to constant chaos and drama. So write all those things down, because if you're thinking, oh yeah, I can totally have abundance, but you're used to fucking chaos and drama and sabotage all the time, good fucking luck, unless you include this in your mindset practice, okay? So if you're not used to receiving good thing, good thing, good thing, good thing, good thing, then you're going to have a hard time receiving money. Why? Because money is a reward. Money is support. Money is not drama. Money is joy. Money is freedom. Money is bliss. Money is a lot of really cool stuff. Everybody fucking wants money. Now, if you're used to having drama and not getting your way and shit being bad, then you're gonna have a problem receiving money. It's the same thing if you're constantly surrounded by drama, then you're not going to have like a belief that you can get what you want. Okay? So write all that shit down, and then write out, as you like, do a stream of consciousness writing, 5 to 6 pages on the family drama. And then what you want to do is you want to look over that and you write out, what did this make me believe about my reality? Okay? So write down those beliefs, Because what you're going to find in these three things are belief systems that need to be broken down in your mindset practice. Okay, does this make sense, everybody? Jackie, does this make sense? This is like fucking money in the bank. I'm like, damn. So humble. So fucking humble. I'm so humble. Okay, so a lot of this shit we do in the virtual boot camp, but this is just to like really streamline everything. All right, so once we do that, we're on like number 2, I think, but this is like a long number 2, right? So number 3, and you can literally just do this work and basically it's like mindset work in and of itself. But if you really want to like get a full-on mindset practice for a specific thing, this is the kind of shit that you need to do, because it's all about like creating that super strategic alignment for getting what you want. Okay, so number 3, what you want to do here, because a lot of this, I mean, this is a lot of fucking work. And it may even, I would even say like, excuse me, I have to burp. This bubble water makes you burp. I would even go to say that if you take some time to do this, because this is a lot of work. Okay, so number 3, this is where you, thank you. Number 3, this is where you like actually, is it my content or is it that I burp? Number 3 is where you actually craft the fucking mindset practice, okay? Okay, so this is how you craft the mindset practice. Now I'm going to do a different live stream on actual mindset tools and why they're effective and what the pros and cons are for all of them. But this is where it gets interesting, okay? So mindset practice. So you've got all your fucking material. You've got all the shit that needs to be like changed and shifted and worked out. And you've got a specific targeted thing that you want to change and you want to focus on. Okay, so actually, no, rewind. This is not where you construct the mindset practice. Hang on. The next thing that you want to do, no, actually, we could go straight into this. Let's do the mindset practice. Okay, mindset practice. All right, now, the way that this works is that you have to understand the systems in the in your day for consistent mindset work. Now, for this to be effective, like super fucking effective, thank you, that's sweet. For this to be super fucking effective, you've got to be consistent about it. Now, if you hit all these things that I'm about to show you how to do, you'll get the fucking mindset breakthrough that you want. Okay, so consistency is very, very, very important. I should make this like this alone could be worth $500. Easy. It's like worth like thousands and thousands. I'm literally like really fucking impressed with myself right now. I'm so fucking humble. Kidding. Okay, so consistency. If you do this every single day for 90 days to 6 months with a specific targeted thing, I would be like shocked if you don't get the shifts that you want. Okay, so consistency is super important. Now, the thing that you need to understand, like I was saying earlier, is you need to understand what specific times of day and how this all applies to your mindset and subconscious and why it's so important. So 1, morning is super important. Like as soon as you wake up, and evening are super fucking important. Okay, so morning and evening, like when you're laying down to go to bed. So first thing when you wake up in the morning and last thing when you go to bed at night. Why? Because when you go to bed at night, you're literally resetting your entire day, your entire subconscious. And so it's like the more that you reset and you compound over and over and over and over and over again, you're literally wiring your brain to go, okay, we're rewiring, we're rewiring, we're rewiring, we're rewiring, we're rewiring, we're rewiring. Rewiring. So it's like every fucking day for 60 days, your brain's going, we are rewiring this mindset. Okay. We are rewiring this mindset. So if you do that right before you go to bed, and then the next morning when you wake up, you're like, okay, I'm doing this again. It's like consistency. So it's like, okay, we're doing this again. We're doing this again. We're doing this again. We're really hitting this hard. We're really hitting this hard. Man, she really wants to change this, or he really wants to change this. They really want to change this. They really want to change this. They really want to change it. It's almost kind of like boom, 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 boom. It's, you can't hit something that hard, that consistent, and it not change. And you fucking know that deep down, right? So the other times that are really significant and important is multiple times a day. And the thing about this is that you don't have to do it like all day long, but if you hit it multiple times a day, the frequency is really important. So frequency, and before you go to bed, and like before you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning. So frequency multiple times a day, morning and evening. Okay, so multiple times a day, literally, like, it stops the pattern that you're in and it literally shifts your mindset. Okay, so mindset wise, now in the morning, this is what you need to do if you want this to be super effective. Morning, what I would recommend is when you like open your eyes, you basically focus on what it is that you want to change. So you take this entire mindset practice in your mind and you go, okay, we're rewiring this mindset. You just close your eyes and just think about the fact that you're doing the mindset work to rewire your mind. Get out of bed, make your bed, brush your teeth, go fix your coffee and your tea or breakfast or whatever it is that you like to do, and sit down, and this is what I would recommend doing. Now, you can do this. You can take as long or as like little as time as possible, but what I would recommend if I had all the time in the world to construct whatever kind of mindset practice I would do 3 to 5 pages of stream of consciousness writing about this specific topic. That's what I would do, okay? I'm just getting started here, okay? I would state beliefs. And I would do visualizations of what I want, and I would listen. And I would recommend listening as in like closing your eyes and just listening to silence for 10 minutes at least. And I would recommend doing visualizations for like picturing things in your mind for like 5 to 10 minutes each. And what I would recommend visualizing is you in the end result of what it is that you want for this shift. Now, stating the beliefs, that will be like, I release all family drama. I release this old belief system. I release this old stuff. I release the need to hold on to family drama. I release the need to be financially toxic. I release this stuff. I am free from this stuff. Whatever it is that you want to like create these beliefs. Stream of consciousness writing. Basically, you're writing out all the shit that you think, writing it out, 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 writing it out. And then if you have, what was I going to say? And from here, if you have time, I would recommend tapping, EFT, for 1 to 2 hours on these blocks. Okay, so you're looking at the stream of consciousness should probably take 20 to 30 minutes. Beliefs should take 10 minutes, and visualization and listening 20 minutes, and tapping 1 hour to 2 hours. Okay, so 30. So you're looking at 2 to 3 hours worth of mindset work in the morning. Now, do you have to do all of that? No, but will that kick its ass? Yeah. If you don't have time to do that, then writing like 1 page where you spend 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes on these things. Now, tapping, I wouldn't necessarily say even focus on doing 5 minutes worth of tapping because it's not really even worth your fucking time. I would always recommend doing at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes worth of tapping because you're really not going to get to anything strong. Now, if you have to go work or you have to go be around people, I don't recommend doing a deep tapping sessions unless you can actually handle like getting yourself together and stuff. Get your shower, take your bath, whatever, go about your day, do your work, Now, I would also recommend if you're focused on money, look at your bank statements, look at your money situation, look at, all this stuff about that. If it's weight, I would look at what is it that you need to do to focus on weight? Go work out, do that kind of stuff. Take your action. If it's romance, go get online and talk to some dudes on an online dating site. Like, take some sort of action. So I would say 3 to 5 action steps. If it's business, what can you do that's active selling? Go get on a goddamn live stream. Go tell people about your business. After you look at your money, go tell people about your business. Go offer and ask for the goddamn sale. If it's weight loss, go eat a healthy meal and get your shit together as far as like working out and stuff. Now, several times throughout the day, closing your eyes and close your eyes and visualize being in the end result and feeling that breakthrough. So you close your eyes and you feel the breakthrough. You feel the end result of what it would feel like to be in the end result of whatever it is that you want. Close your eyes and feel it, even if it's for 20 seconds, even if it's for 2 seconds. Close your eyes multiple times a day. The other thing that I would say is mantras. Okay? Mantras can be, you can say it like mantras are something that you repeat over and over and over again. Excuse me. And a mantra is like a statement like, I release the need to hold on to this. I release the need to keep financial burdens on myself. I am financially free. Now, if it's something that you don't actually believe and you're like in debt and you're pissed off that you don't have any money and you're like, I am financially free, it's not going to actually work. You have to truly believe it on a very deep level. So mantras, be careful with them. If you're feeling more negative about it, saying, I release this situation, I release this situation, over and over and over again for 1 minute, multiple times a day. I would say 2 to 3 times a day if you're actually doing the other visualizing thing. 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, now for evening, in the afternoon, I would recommend tapping sessions. So tap for 2 to 4 hours a day. Now this is for somebody who doesn't have that much going on or wants to really kill this, kick its fucking ass. Hey, Ellen. You want to really drill this in. Now, what do you tap on? Every single one of these things that I just said, issues about family drama or money management or effective mindset work. Go into all these things that come up. Tap, stream of consciousness tapping, as in, what do I mean by stream of consciousness tapping? You tap and you talk about what is going on in your head. I can't do this. I feel stressed out. Whatever you think is going on, or you're I don't know what to do. Tap on that. Tap on your fear of it not working. Tap on your fear of not being able to handle it. If shit pops up, then tap on that. Okay? So 2 to 4 hours of tapping. Now, what I highly recommend you do is you turn off the fucking TV, turn off everything, and center yourself and really be intentional about the tapping. Feel the emotional feelings that are going on in your body that are creating the need for this, to hold on to this, and tap on those feelings. Talk about those feelings. Cry your ass off, scream your ass off, and get all that shit out. You know that you've released something if you're crying and having emotional breakdown on this situation. Now, the next thing that I would say to do is if you can do journaling, stream of consciousness journaling on these issues. Basically, I should include the 100 journaling prompts in this boot camp, even though it's in the membership site. You want to do journaling on this because if you're not getting to the end result, you have to remember this. If you're not getting to the end result with your mindset work, if you haven't manifested what you want to constantly be looking for what it is that's blocking you from getting to the end result. If you're not doing that on an ongoing basis, you're in search mode and you're in let's be in the drama mode. Let's be in search mode. Let's make ourselves feel better by searching. What's wrong with me? How do I deserve this? Blah, 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 blah. And really you're blocking yourself from actually getting the answers that you need. And sometimes, most likely 99.9% of the time, it's easier to stay in search mode because you feel good because you're looking on how to change yourself. But the reality reality is you're scared shitless of actually getting the result that you want. Which leads me to, so journal on why you don't have what you want. Why am I not getting what I want? What are the blocks? Now, you want to tap on those things either that day or the next day. So you want to keep a running list of what you're blocking yourself from. Tap on those things. If other shit pops up, keep tapping on all this stuff. Keep a running log of these things. Okay? Now, could you be doing mindset work for hours and hours? Yeah, but you want to be taking action. Make sure that you're like taking enough action. Now, evening mindset work. This is what I would say to do here. More tapping. Tapping on these things because you're probably going to have at least 2, maybe 4 major things pop up in your tapping that you're going to want to clear. After you find out why am I not getting what I want, you're going to have other shit pop up. Tapping. So I would say 2 hours of tapping. Now, how many hours of tapping can you do a day or should you be doing a day? You can do 2 to 5 hours of tapping a day. And if you're going to do that for 90 days, you're going to get a fucking breakthrough. It's like you're going to get a fucking breakthrough. Now, if you get tired and you get sick of doing this, it's totally normal and natural. Go to the fucking grocery store. Go get a fucking massage. Go do something fun. Go take your mind off of this for a while. But this is what's really going to actually like drill in your results. Okay. So, and then switch back and forth from journaling. Like, why am I not getting what I want? Now, here's the thing. This is what I would focus on in the evening. Victim mentality. So there's a part of you that isn't manifesting what you want. Now, this is part 4. Okay. Part 4. So basically, we've just constructed a mindset practice. Or we're constructing it. The thing that I would do, well, let me go back to, the thing that I would do right before you go to bed is visualize the end result. Visualize the end result, visualize the end result, visualize the end result. Now, fuck, what was I saying? Okay, but what I would do in the evening is victim mindset. Now, what does this mean? You're not getting what you want because there's some massive payoff to not getting what you want. So if you're not getting what you want, there's a part of you that is creating this story to not getting what you want. So you want to write down what is the need to not get what I want. And why is it more comfortable to stay where I am than move forward? And you want to basically get your mind in a place where it is, you want what you want more than you want to stay where you are. So tapping on, I don't want to change this situation. I want to stay here. And the more you drill it into your subconscious that you are creating this stuck place, you are creating this mindset block, and you're afraid to move forward, the faster your subconscious is going to go, oh, okay, I need to move forward. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? So you also want to get clear on what is on the opposite side, what is in the end result. So I would also do like 50 things that happen or that are at the end result. Okay, so in the afternoon or in the morning, in the afternoon before like half your day's over, focusing on the blocks. Then the next half of the day, like from afternoon till the time you go to bed, focusing on why am I staying in victim mindset? Why am I not leaping to the other side of the mountain? Why am I not getting where I want to be? Why am I not actually doing this? Now, here's the thing. When you do all this stuff, you're going to have a moment where you go, I need to believe that this is all coming, because you're going to have this moment where it's like you've done all this work and it's still not manifesting, and you need to be in a place where you're in alignment for receiving it. And if you're smart enough, you'll do this from day one. So it's like there's a very fine line in between doing the mindset work that you need to do to release the blocks and staying in the vibration of receiving the end result. So how do you do that? It's a very fine line. So you do this mindset work, but then when you're out of the mindset work, you go into standing in the end result and being in the end result. And every single time you do this mindset work, you stay in the vibration of, I'm doing this mindset work because it's shifting and I'm in the shift. I'm already done this, but I'm just aligning for it and I'm just waiting for it to manifest in physical form. Okay? And you go around your day acting as if it's already done. I'm going to say that again. Go about your day acting as if it's already been done. If you feel any like emotional hangovers or you're tired of doing mindset work, go do something fun. Be in the end result. Now, do you have to do all of this mindset work all the fucking time? No. Do you have to do this amount of mindset work? No. But if you really want to shift and you want to shift fast, this is what you do in order to get a massive shift fast. Now, if you're having problems and you're saying like, I'm just not getting what I want, you're not taking enough action, and you need to be taking more action, and you need to be in the end result, because you're literally staying in, I need to go through my blocks. I need to work through my blocks versus being in the end result. Okay. So how do you stay in the end result? 50 things that are in the end result. Be in the end result. How can you create that end result? So if it's 60K months, what can you do to make yourself feel abundant? What can you do that is like somebody who's on their way to make $60,000 months, what would they do? They would be on live streams. They would doing work on their business. They would be aligning for those things. So it's a very, like there's, mindset work, be in the end result, action, 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 mindset work, be in the end result, action. Does that make sense? So if you're somebody who wants to lose weight, mindset work, be in the end result, feel like you're a healthy person, go to the gym, eat healthy food, etc., etc. Practice self-compassion if you like screw up, that kind of thing. Does that make sense, everybody? Does anybody have any questions? No questions? For the tapping, I wouldn't do 4 hours of tapping every single day, but I would recommend I know that if you do 20 hours a month of tapping, you'll get a big fucking breakthrough. Big fucking breakthrough. Big fucking breakthrough. So, I'll do another live stream on mindset tools and what's the effect or how they are effective and what to be aware of and what to look for. Because yes, this is very thorough and it will work, but there are kinks in the system that you will create for yourself just because our subconscious will do everything in its power to find loopholes to keep us safe. It's just the way that we're wired. So even though you may take absolute phenomenal notes and watch this 10 to 15 times, which I recommend that you do, you're still going to find ways to sabotage yourself to keep you from actually getting what you need out of this. So go watch when I do the mindset tool live stream, pay attention and refer back to this, because there's certain things that need to be, look at my double chin, excuse me, that you need to address as well. Okay. I'm hopping off. Lots of love. Talk to you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.